To clean up this mess. Screw them all. I'm working solo from now on. Looks like it's all on Scarecrow now. Toy shop before we leave. Told my kid I was gonna buy him a...
Think of this not as a time trial, detective, but as a time ordeal. Time. Oh dear, you seem to have failed. Is the vehicle to blame or the driver? Probably both.
Dressed like a bat, unless you got a few screws loose.
Detective. I, however, will be represented by the time counter. We're going to... a quite dismal failure. Now, a good workman never blames his tools, Dark Knight, but since you built that ramshackle Batwagon, no doubt it is underperforming.
Batman's acting weird. That's what I heard. Anybody seen that anarchy guy? That kid'd love this.
It's a race against time, Detective. My money's on time. Race against time, Detective. You appear to have lost. Can't think and drive at the same time, Dark Knight.
Is there anywhere left that ain't been looted? I'm getting bored. Riddler's gonna regret going after Catwoman. She's more into that whole vengeance thing than the Bat. Is that what I think it is? It's Batman! Step on it!
Time to race me, Batman. Well, not me, but the hypothetical time in which I would naturally complete the course. Race me, Batman.
Funny how things work out. Knife. Circumcision. Sacrifice.
I thought he was supposed to be tough.
What's wrong with this son?
You're gonna hurt you, man.
Oh man, he took out the big guy. Help me, please.
Hey, don't stop on my account, Batman. These bastards don't deserve the air they breathe.
You're safe now.
How many have you found? God, I almost don't want to know.
Most of your crew are alive back at GCPD. Just 3 are missing.
Not for long with you looking.
Wait here. A GCPD officer is en route to pick you up. The fire crew are being held hostage. Their lives are in danger. No time to lose.
I'm saying that giant freaking army ain't letting anyone in, and I'm not gonna be the guy to check if they're letting anyone out. Really scare the real army. You'd think the cavalry would have turned up by now.
It's a race against time, Detective. My money's on time. Race against time. I'm Detective.
That needs to die already. No one's taken him out yet. I nearly got hit by Batman's tanker. I don't care if Scarecrow wants him alive. He should pay for what he's done. Oh crap! He's coming after us! spent on this army, and I'd kill them.
Think of this not as a time trial, detective, but as a time ordeal. Time.
Joining with Scarecrow. I like working for Two-Face. Half the time, anyway.
Roll up, for the Circus of Strange. This porcine professor is clearly deranged. Vengeance burns darkly inside the betrayed as they stare at reminders of debts unpaid. Vengeance burns darkly.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Down! Batman, the back! Oh, crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here!
Gonna run us down! Get out of here!
When I'm through with you, you will beg for death. How does it feel to have your weapon used against you? Soon this city will know what fear is, what real fear is. How many will I kill because you couldn't do to me what needed to be done to keep me off the streets? That's it, Batman. Let your mind create the nightmare from your own personal stable of demons. I can almost taste your fear. I find it amazing that you're still alive, let alone driving. You are quite the adversary, Batman. I've never had to work so hard to rip a person's soul apart. I must say, I appreciate the challenge. Feed him to the crow. Die, Batman. Burn! You will burn! Bring me his soul! Suffer! Let's hear you scream. Die, Batman. Tear him apart. Poor little bat. Poor little bat. Let's hear you scream. Make him suffer. Burn. Die, Batman. Pick his bones apart.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Nice driving, idiot. He's right there. Just go. You want to take...
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water, like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? Well done, Detective. I think you're getting the hang of it. water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth. Look at you, detective. Hanging there in that hideous machine like a particularly ugly chandelier. You know, detective, if I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, detective. I have no doubt. Another switch? Why, the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends? I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there. Don't think I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick and a quick death, detective. But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short. A death wish? Is it merely incompetence in carrying out said inclination that has kept you alive so long? Not quite, detective.
Detective.
You're barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful. Your way out. You know, the line between perfectly designed tool and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old. Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key, well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
I have always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swoon. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Selena's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
So has the bat taken care of these Arkham Knights?
You're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls? If it doesn't have walls?
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
Twist.
Oh, what a shock. For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting it.
Nearly there, Selena.
Did that hurt, Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie, you're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you.
Done on this side.
Okay, done over here.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot.
Don't feel left out. Why, thank you.
Fine. The key. Take the key. I suppose you've just about earned it.
When I get out of here, I'm sticking this collar around Eddie's neck.
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up, but just be careful while you do it, okay?
This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned orphanage. That sure spells romance to me. Speaking of which...
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
We got to talking about how you basically murdered us both. She started crying, so I went to comfort her, and before I knew it, one thing led to another.
You see what that thing does to cars?
I ain't staying to find out. God, what's he doing? What's he doing?
He's tailing us. Keep driving.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph, so I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course, a symbol of your failure. My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistant. So, let us take that inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Toodleberg, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. To clarify, Detective, this bit is not the surprise. Where did you learn how to drive? I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you? It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. No! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me! Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now. Controlling mechanisms. You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will. Goodbye. Stop not dying! Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. You did it. You did it. The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them after all.
Okay, almost there. And here we go. Ah, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. Final exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room. Riddle room.
Simulation activated. Simulation activated. Simulation activated.
have a photographic memory, Detective, because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, Detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck.
It's the bat! The bat's over here! Get out! Go!
I liked Batman's old car. You know, it had a kind of...
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last... Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never ask nicely.
This is it. One last hoop to jump through. Then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Meet the Riddle Square, a puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid 15th century torture devices.
I don't think that was the idea.
Oh, good. He doesn't want us to go in. Guess I'll be heading home then, Eddie?
There'll be a way in.
Congratulations! Now let's cut to the best part.
Selina, watch out! Get ready!
Damn him. How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings. You will not win this!
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself. Would you do the honors? You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well, handsome, what are we waiting for? So is it just central Gotham that's evacuated? Or are the mansions empty too?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
Cheater! You fraud! Chancing, bumbling amateur! Look what you have reduced me to, Batman! And you cannot simply bow down confronted with your pathetic pugilistic level and make you! I designed this suit to perfectly defend myself against your violent excess. So please, Dark Knight, that this is an intellectual victory about Let's mix things up.
Here you go.
I'll atomize you! Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege. Solve every last riddle in this city, and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl. Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How should we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Tonight's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.
I can't leave Nigma at large. I'll find his trophies and put him behind bars.
No, 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 Dark Knight. No. You haven't earned the right to face me. You forced this contraption over my brain. I'll reward you with punishment, debasement, and pain.
Hmm.